Hey everybody! We just got back from our very first celebrity cruise on board the Celebrity Constellation.
Are we official celebrities now?
Well, I don't know about that, but what I do know is I don't think we're quite ready for that celebrity experience just yet.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you're not.
Yeah. All right, well, let me give you some basic facts on this ship. It was originally launched in 2002. It's a Millennium class ship. It was last refurbished in April of 2024. It holds just under 2,200 passengers and 1,000 crew. And it's almost 9,100 gross tonnage.
Yes, so saying all that, I feel like this should have been our perfect ship because we love that size.
Yes.
Now stick around because we're going to give you all the reasons why the ship wasn't really for us, but it still might be for you. So since we mentioned the size, like it's our perfect size ship, let's start off with talking about the size and layout of the Celebrity Constellation.
Yeah, this is where I felt like this cruise was the best kind of thing. We love the size of ship. It's so easy to get around. Decks 4 and 5 are your main thoroughfares. That's how you get back and forth. Everything's there. And then deck 10 for out on deck.
With the exception of deck 11 on the inside, where you're going to find the Reflections Lounge.
Which was weird because so much went on in that Reflections Lounge.
Yes.
Deck 11, it was totally away from everything. You had to take the front elevators pretty much unless you wanted to walk outside at night with the wind blowing.
Yeah.
So you had to take the front elevators to get there. But that was a pretty big venue. It had a lot of seating in there.
It actually did, and we'll get into this a little bit later. We'll tell you what actually went on in the Reflections Lounge.
Yeah.
But yeah, another good place on the inside of the ship was deck 4, which was always kind of busy. That's where you're going to find the coffee shop.
Yeah, that was kind of one of our favorite places. I ended up gravitating there a lot. Anytime you went to the casino, I found myself gravitating to the coffee place, get a coffee, sit, people watch, do a little work.
Free snacks.
Free snacks.
That's why you went there.
They had, a lot of times they had music going on there and stuff like that. And it was just off the Grand Foyer.
Yeah, now you mentioned the casino.
Yeah.
What I love about this casino, okay, it's a pretty good size for a small ship.
Yeah, it was decent size.
But the best thing is, it is completely non-smoking.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yes. Now, I'm going to complain about the casino a little bit.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Was every time, so you have to walk through the casino when you're leaving the theater. Mm-hmm. And they just had the machines so close together that you can only get one person through this area at a time. So the theater's trying to exit out, and it's just like a roadblock. You couldn't get through. I mean, it was terrible. Like
single file.
Yeah, single file. And so people even coming the other way couldn't get through. It was very, very poorly set up there.
Yeah, that frustrated him every night. Every night.
Every night I get so mad. It's like single point of failure.
Yes. But yeah, so let's move on outside. The outside decks is where you're going to find the pool.
Okay. We didn't spend a lot of time out there.
We didn't.
We didn't have the best weather on a bunch of our sea days, so it wasn't for us. But they have the big main pool, and then they have the pool in the solarium area. And a lot of times when those indoor pools, it's like so humid and stuff in there. That wasn't this. Yeah,
it wasn't warm. It was air conditioned in there.
Yeah, it was comfortable. Not saying it was cool, like air conditioned, like you were cold. It was very comfortable in there.
Yeah.
Now I will say that pool area seemed to almost be busier than the outdoor pool area.
Well, that is probably because that's the adult only pool. I think their age limit is 16 and above for their solarium. But also in there, you will find the spa cafe.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to try that. We kind of looked at it and stuff, but
I mean, they had like salads, I guess,
and smoothies and stuff like that.
And you could get drinks back there. But yeah. Another thing that he loved on the outside was the rooftop terrace.
Yeah, we did. Again, we didn't spend a lot of time up there, but we did walk by. We stopped a couple of times. That's where they show their movies, but it's like comfortable seating out there. And I think the one time we were looking at doing a movie, we got there a little bit late, and some of the only chairs that were left were out in the sun, and I didn't want to sit in the sun. So, yeah, but they do sports events on the big TV back there and everything.
Yeah. And it never never seemed really busy back there.
No, not at all.
I think like the movies weren't that busy at all. Sports events were more busy.
Yeah.
Back there. Also out on deck is the sports court.
Yeah, we didn't participate in that either. What did we do?
No, I mean, they've got pickleball there.
Yeah.
I think basketball hoops. I mean,
Yeah.
I only ever saw pickleball when I would walk by.
I saw a very intense game of dodgeball going on there. I kind of was upset. I missed that. How I missed that one, I don't know.
But let's talk about so the venues, they're all a really good size.
Yeah, there was no problems in getting seating.
Yeah.
Where we had just come off the Vista and you had to wait in line for everything.
Yes.
No lines.
That's why we love this size ship.
Yes.
There's never any lines. I mean, rarely.
Yeah.
You will get that occasional line going into the dining room sometimes.
Yeah, but-
and of course the buffet area is going to be busy at certain times.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's no lines. You just walk into the theater, grab a seat. And we never had a problem getting a seat in the theater. We're always down front.
Yeah, I mean, now granted, we still get there a little early. We're early people,
we do.
so, but we didn't have to, it wasn't a whole ordeal to get, oh my gosh, we got to get there now kind of thing.
Yeah, so I mean, that is, I guess, the main reason we love the size of the ship. No lines.
Yeah.
These ships are usually really easy to get around.
Yeah.
Now, the one difference I will say about this ship is it is a very dark and moody ship.
Even during the day, it was a
Yes.
little dark, and because you just don't get a lot of light. But boy, at night, wow, that thing was dark.
Yes.
It was really dark.
We had to figure out oh my gosh, we need to turn our cameras on night mode because we cannot see anything. The whole ship is so dark.
Yeah, it was very dark. Very dark.
Very calming if that's what
Yeah,
you're looking for. Very dark.
Yep.
All right, so I think that covers the basic ship size and layout. What do you think?
Yep, I think I'm ready to move on to my favorite, the food.
All right, let's get into food. And let me start off by saying this is one of the downfalls of a small ship, the lack of food options.
Yeah, I mean, that going in kind of thing.
Yes.
But as day 6 and 7 creep on, you start missing those other little things to do.
Yes. Now, I'm going to say we had high expectations for Celebrity because that's all you hear. Celebrity is
Food.
food, all about food. It's the great food.
Now, let me say this. It was good.
It was good.
Most everything we had was good.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it lived up to all the hype.
Yes.
So it wasn't wow, this is
know.
outstanding.
I think we just had those high expectations listening to everybody.
Yeah.
Because it was all good.
Was good.
Just wasn't I guess, yeah.
Maybe it's because it's an older ship.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was our only Celebrity cruise that we've done. We have nothing to compare it to, but for us, it was all right.
Okay, well, let's get into the dining room.
Okay. So there's one main dining room.
Yes.
There's deck 4 and deck 5. Deck 4 is for anytime dining. Deck 5 is early or late.
Okay, we had anytime dining.
We had anytime dining, but did you know you still should make a reservation? We didn't know that.
Nope.
I mean, we figured it out on day 2.
Yes.
And I was able to grab a reservation because we like to eat early.
Yep.
And then all of the other days, all the early times were taken, and I cannot eat at 8:30 at night.
Doesn't work
Just
for me.
not going to
Nope.
happen. But that doesn't say that you can't get in without
Yeah.
a reservation. There's 2 lines. There's the non-reservation line for us losers, and then there's the smart people who reserved a specific time for anytime dining.
But that reservation, you didn't have a reservation line, moved pretty fast. We
Yes.
never waited more than 10, 15 minutes at the most.
Don't get fooled by the long line.
Yeah.
Because that line looked outrageous and we're like, oh God, what have we done? But no, it moved really fast.
Yeah.
There was only one night that we had to get a beeper or pager
Yeah.
and wait in the lounge.
Even that was maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah,
so-
it wasn't that bad at
Yeah.
all. So, not a big deal.
No.
But just keep in mind, you can make your exact reservation for anytime dining.
Once you get on board, make your dining reservations.
Yes. Now, being said, all of our food in the dining room was really good.
Yeah, it was all good.
I don't think we had a bad meal.
No, not at all. It was all good. Again, I think I was just looking for that hype that I had
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
But it was all good.
Yeah.
Now, they actually have real menus in the dining room.
Yes.
No more scanning of the QR codes.
Yeah, so if you forget your phone, it's not a big deal.
Well, even if you bring your phone, it's no big deal because there is no QR code to scan. So.
Yeah, actual menus,
Yep.
and another thing, actual tablecloths.
Yes.
I know that's a thing for some people.
Yeah.
You love your tablecloths.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you get them on Celebrity.
And it was really nice. And I will say that you still have the table that's right next to you, but it was more than the 2 finger lengths. I think you could actually fit your whole hand in between. It was a little more space.
But it's not really like a separate table
No,
still.
no.
They're right there.
Yeah. So, but it was still good.
Yeah, now the only other thing was service was kind of spotty for us sometimes.
And I think a part of it for us was we're so fast eaters. We like to get in and out. And we had just come off the Vista with that
Express dining.
where we're in and out 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And that is not happening here.
No. How long was our meals?
Usually-
Probably an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah, a minimum of an hour and a half.
Yeah. Now, sometimes service was great and on top of things, but then other times, like, it take forever just to get your bread.
Yeah, well, that was,
I mean-
almost every night it seemed like forever just to get that first bread.
Yeah.
And then after that, things kind of picked up and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just sitting there waiting for bread. You're there 30, 45 minutes going, I think they forgot about us. I think they forgot about us.
Yes, but like I said, everything in the dining room
Yeah.
tasted really good.
Yeah, no, it was all good. It was all good.
Now, the other main place to eat on the ship is, of course, the buffet.
Yes.
Now, I gotta say, we did love this buffet.
My favorite. This is what I remember cruise ships buffets being.
Yeah, it seemed like there was plenty of different selection. There was a lot of variety.
That's all I want. I want choice.
Yes.
And this place had so many different choices.
Yes, and it wasn't like each section repeated itself.
No.
It was like something different at every section.
You had to walk the whole buffet around because there was always something in the back corner.
Yeah, with the exception of breakfast. Now, breakfast they did repeat a couple of times, like the basic items.
But
yes.
Even breakfast had more selection than what the standard sausage, egg, and then that's it anymore,
That is true. Now, the buffet was obviously busy.
Yes.
Especially at the peak times.
Yes.
It was busy. Definitely hard to find a table sometimes,
Yes.
which that does get frustrating because you're just doing laps.
Yeah.
But I mean that you can't avoid it.
Yeah, can't. I mean, that's
just what it is.
That's it. So.
But I will have to say that one time we did go to dinner one time in the buffet and there was nobody there.
Yeah, everybody was in the dining room.
We were like, we couldn't believe like how empty it was for dinner that night. We were like, wow.
But back to everything we had was pretty good.
Yeah.
They had all the different stations. They had like a stir fry station.
I loved that stir fry station.
They had a pasta station. Mm-hmm. They had the pizza part, which we weren't really a fan of the pizza.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, this is one of my least favorite cruise pizzas.
Yeah.
Something about it.
It was greasy.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Wasn't a fan of the pizza. Was a fan of just about everything else on the buffet. They always had, like for breakfast, they always had a pastry. Well, omelette.
Oh, yeah.
They had the pastry of the day, kind of thing, a special little pastry for that day. They always had really good desserts out there. They had, it was just choice.
They had a burrito station,
Yes.
an Asian station. They had just so many things.
Yeah.
And we were like, we had a conversation with some other people on the ship about it, and they're like, are you serious? I can't believe you like this buffet. We do not like it. There's nothing on it.
And we're like, what?
So it's just, different people's likes and dislikes and what you expect, and everybody's going to have a different opinion. For us, we liked it.
Yeah, I love the buffet. Mm-hmm. Now, we did do one specialty dining.
Yes.
And that was at the Tuscan Grill.
I had high hopes for the Tuscan Grill.
It sounded really good. Well, we're making it sound like it's bad. Hold
on.
It
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was good.
It was good.
Service was outstanding.
Service, outstanding. Outstanding.
Once again, it was very dark in there. It was very dark. Couldn't read the menu with my old lady eyes. I was like...
Break out the flashlight. Yeah, this ship loved the dark.
But, the food was good.
Yes.
I had filet mignon, and it was good, but I gotta say, it didn't have, a lot of seasoning or taste.
Yeah.
So I felt like everything could have been more seasoned to have better taste.
Mm-hmm.
And
Same thing.
Our waiter recommended, this special sauce that came on the side. And that was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything like spectacular.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
I mean, I didn't feel like it was anything above the local steakhouse you go to here kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Now, I will say the pasta that I had was really good.
Yeah, actually, that was my favorite part. I got
Yeah.
like a fettuccine alfredo with lobster, and that was really good.
And I got the spaghetti marinara with like meatballs, and that was really good.
Yeah, so that was good, and the desserts were amazing.
The desserts were so good.
Yeah. It's just the steak. It was kind of weird.
Oh, one of my favorite things though was one of my appetizers.
Oh.
I loved this salad. Well, I mean, it was like, I forget, some kind of arugula salad. It had goat cheese balls, and they were like big, like fried goat cheese balls. Man, that thing was so good. I'd go back just to eat that.
See, that's where I became a foodie, and I felt kind of weird because I got a pork belly with barbecue sauce, and it was good, but they put too much barbecue, so that just took over the whole taste of the thing. And I am not a foodie, but I felt like a foodie, like, oh my god, why did they put so much? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, so overall, I'm glad we went because it was good. It wasn't bad, but I don't think we would pay to do it again.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No, if we went on this ship again, we'd probably maybe try a different specialty restaurant.
Yeah,
not the Tuscan Grill.
Yeah, again, good, just not great.
Yeah.
Okay, now one of the only other dining places on the thing was the Masked Grill out there by the pool.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that one?
Do you really want to know? This is where you're going to get hot dogs and hamburgers, french fries, that kind of thing. It's complimentary, of course. The line wasn't terrible.
No.
But I gotta say the food was not great.
No, it's definitely not a guy's burger out there.
Not even close, you guys. Not even close. The fries were good. They're kind of like carved out. They call them like dipping fries or something, so you can dip your sauces. Those were good. I liked those. Although they didn't have much seasoning or anything on them.
Use some more seasoning.
I think they were just basic fries with a cutout, thing. But the hamburger, to me, it tasted like it was a frozen patty.
Like what you get with a school lunch kind of thing, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had the hot dog, and the hot dog was nothing special. And now, granted, I went a little late, so it was getting kind of close to closing time, and my bun was just rock hard. And yeah, it was just not good.
Yeah, the burger, not great. I mean, I ate it, of course, but yeah, it was basically, it seemed like a frozen burger.
Yeah. Okay, now one of the only other dining options, and it's not really even a dining option, was the snacks at Cafe El Baco. Is that how we say it?
I don't think that's correct.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced Cafe El Bacho.
El Bacho.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it?
I'm sure. Sure.
So here you have free pastries, desserts. They even have little sandwiches, like slider sandwiches in there sometimes. I never got any of the little sandwiches.
I didn't do any of the sandwiches either, but all the little snacks were good.
Yeah, the cookies, the little tartlets.
Yes.
They're pretty tasty and free.
Yeah, and it's great. It's right there in the mid where you're going from the theater to somewhere else, so you stop by and pick up a little snack.
Yeah, and it's
cookie.
nice because there's lots of little seating around that whole deck area. There's seats available for you to sit and enjoy your little snacks. Now, they have coffee there, which is not free.
Yes.
You've got to pay for your coffee, and
I got it a couple times. It was pretty good.
It was good coffee, but quite honestly, it's a little expensive, of course,
I thought,
for what it is.
I'm getting old, so anytime I see $7 for a coffee kind of thing, I'm like, what?
But the service there was really good.
Service was outstanding. We're going to come back to that. Don't get into that now. We'll come back to service.
I was just going to say, one time we actually didn't get the to-go cup coffees. We actually sat down and they brought us out like real cups of coffee. Like real adults.
We're coming back to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Now, closing up food is ice cream. Okay?
Yeah. They're like, if you're used to Carnival, for example, there's soft serve ice creams around that you can just go get your ice cream. Well, not on this ship. The Celebrity Constellation had like, I don't know if we missed them, but I only saw one soft serve.
There was one on the other side, but rarely was it open.
Okay.
So there was two in the buffet area.
But they're behind a counter, so you can't get to it yourself.
So they serve you.
So basically, the one line that was always open, the line was super long because they had soft serve back there, and they also had hand scooped ice cream.
And that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but it's just the thing that it's not readily available around the ship for you just to go grab whenever you want. You got to stand in line. That was the longest line we waited in.
Actually, yes, it was.
I think that was the longest line we had on the ship was to get ice cream.
Yep. And now you could pay, and right there across from Cafe El Bacho, okay, was the gelato place.
The gelato.
I tried that once, and it was good, but it wasn't that much better than the ice cream I had gotten for free upstairs. So it is what it is. It wasn't bad. It was convenient, but yeah, I don't know that I'd pay again kind of thing.
No. Okay. So there you go. That's food on the Celebrity Constellation. Once again, small ship, not a lot of choices.
Okay, well, let's go on to now what you kind of was getting into there before, service.
Okay. So service on this ship, I gotta say, was pretty good.
It was pretty awesome, yeah. We'll start, the one area that we felt it wasn't the great, we got already kind of talked about it, was the dining room, and it just seemed very disorganized, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was bad or terrible.
No, it wasn't bad, no.
But it was hit and miss sometimes in the dining room.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I mean, it was decent.
Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like it was terrible.
Bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Okay, but let's talk about it in the buffet area.
Yeah, they had attendants walking around the buffet, helping you find a seat sometimes if you're having a hard time.
Yeah, normally you're used to them up there just cleaning tables and stuff, but no, they were helping find tables.
Yeah.
There's always somebody up there getting drinks for you, offering, hey, do you need coffee?
Yeah.
Do you need some water? I'll get it for you kind of thing. It was great.
And they were cleaning off the tables pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If they seen somebody get up, they walked right over there and cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Always someone around. There was not an issue with finding a worker out at the buffet section. There was always people out there.
It wasn't an issue finding a worker anywhere on the ship. No. I just felt like the amount of crew per passenger was much higher than what we're used to now on other cruise ships.
Which I appreciate. That was very, very nice.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. Now, okay, what about our room attendant?
He was great.
Yeah.
We never really saw him. I think we only saw him 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
He was awesome. He was like a ninja. He was in and out. We'd leave for 20, 30 minutes to go to grab breakfast real quick and come back, and he had already been there and made the room. It was like, what?
Yeah, and he came 3 times a day.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah. So get your morning.
Crazy.
Get your morning, do the bed, come back and leave a little something, and then nightly you get your little turn down service and your chocolates.
You get celebrity chocolates on your pillow. We have a stash of these saved up because we didn't eat them all. But they have milk chocolate, and this is dark chocolate. And I've tried them both, though. They're both really good. So that was a nice touch.
Okay, well, why don't you tell them even your little service story there at the cafe?
Oh, yeah, we mentioned earlier, Cafe El Bacho. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, the service there was outstanding. I thought maybe I want to get a coffee, so I'm up there looking at the menu. I wasn't really in line. I just wanted to check out the menu. Because that's the thing. They didn't really have the menu on the wall.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, what do you got? So you have to they have the, real menu. So I'm just looking at the menu up at the bar area. And one of the workers do you know what you want? And I'm like, I don't know. So I picked something. She's like, just order it. I'll bring it out to you. Here, let me find you a table. So she walked us over to one of the little areas where they're playing music, singing music, and she sat us down at the table, and she's like, I'll be right back with your order, and do you want anything sweet from the cafe?
Well, here, I'll get you a little snack.
Yeah. So she bought out our orders. We had real coffee cups.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. Service there was outstanding.
Yeah, service was outstanding. Can't say enough about the service on the ship. It was great.
Let's get into what I look forward to on the ship is entertainment.
Yeah. So you had all the standard stuff there in the theater. We had 2 headliners on our cruise. And I don't know if it was special because it was Thanksgiving cruise, but they were really good.
They were good. We had the magician Joel Myers.
Yeah. I felt like you were watching a Las Vegas kind of show. He was really good. Really enjoyed him. I have a love-hate relationship with magic, and yeah, he was good. Yeah,
we actually saw him twice, and they were different shows both times. We saw him one night in the theater, and then he had a matinee show during the day with different material. Both fantastic. Yeah, Don't miss that show.
Yeah, he is really good.
Yes. Now, the other one was the singer, Ashley Amber.
Yeah.
I really liked her. What do you got to say? What are you holding in?
She was good. She's talented. She's a good singer. Can we do another show about somebody else other than Whitney? There's other singers out there other than Whitney.
Yes.
Every cruise line does a Whitney show.
Yes, one of her shows was all Whitney.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. Her other show was basically country. With a little bit of Christmas thrown in. I think she did maybe just one Christmas song that she had written. And that was pretty good too. Now, I thought you were going to say something else.
Well, I know that's on the backup here. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I really enjoyed her. I thought she was very talented.
Yes, she can really sing, but she can talk too.
Yes, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Yes.
There was a lot of talking in between songs, which he does not like.
If it's a 45-minute show, I think we saw, 20 minutes of singing and 20 minutes of talking, you know?
Yeah, she likes to tell a story as she goes.
Before every song, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, just get to the song. We came here to hear you sing, not talk. But yeah, it was really good, though.
Yeah, she's very talented.
I did enjoy her.
Yeah.
What else did we have in the theater?
We saw a comedian in there, and I think that was on the first night.
Yes, he was good.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that it was in the theater.
Yes.
But the thing I'm going to say is that was really it.
Yeah.
They didn't have any other comedians. He wasn't on multiple days.
I think he did one other show.
He did one super late night show, which we were too exhausted. We didn't make it.
Yeah.
And we always go to those late night comedies, and for some reason we just didn't get to that one. But yeah, we love comedy. That's one of our favorite things to do on the ship. And that was it. The one guy, I guess possibly 2 nights. But other than that, that was it on comedy.
Now they have tons of random music going on throughout the ship. There's the duo going. They had, a couple of bands that were playing. I think they even had a soloist guitar. I think I only saw him once. I don't know what happened, but But I'm gonna say this about all the random music was it just kind of skewed a little older. I mean, it was all songs but
mostly.
Yeah, it just kind of felt a little older.
Mm-hmm. But also in the theater, you had the production shows.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. I didn't mean to skip that out.
You had that music in the theater, the production shows, and they were really good. I mean,
they were good.
They were talented. They were pretty good. I enjoyed all of them.
I like the rock one.
Yeah, well, that's always the best. The rock one, that one's always really good. Yeah. So, but we always make it a point to go to every show in the theater.
Okay. So what else is going on? So I talked a little bit about the random music. There's no sail away party on Celebrity. We thought was a little strange.
And I don't know. I mean, we were kind of expecting that because we had saw somebody say that before our sailing. And we were like, really? They can't just have no sail away party.
Yep, no sail away party.
No sail away party, which was very odd.
It was like crickets.
Yes.
It's not. I didn't really have a problem with it. It's fine. It's just you get so used to it that
But let me tell you, saying it was crickets. Can I just go back and say one thing about getting on the ship?
Oh yeah.
I don't think we mentioned getting on this ship was the most quiet, uneventful thing that we have ever experienced on a cruise ship.
We walked on board and we were whispering because it was so quiet. Oh
whispering. Like you could have heard a pin drop probably. It was so quiet walking on board this ship for the first time. And they don't have what you call the big atrium.
Yeah.
So you don't walk into that. They have what they call the grand foyer. So, and you didn't even walk into that.
I was going to say,
No, you don't walk into that, but I'm going to say that's what takes the place of their atrium, is the foyer, or foyer if you're fancy. But yeah, we just walked onto some random deck, and
they saw our muster was and said, go to rendezvous. So
go that way.
And so we're down there, and they're doing it so quiet.
It's so dark, and it's so quiet, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? The weirdest thing ever.
It was very strange.
But anyway, back to entertainment.
Okay, all right. So there was no sail away.
No.
It was very quiet up there. What else did we do? We did the silent disco.
Yes, we are a fan of the silent disco.
Yeah.
If you have seen some of our other videos,
Yeah.
we love the silent disco. It's always fun.
They did that a couple of nights.
They had it multiple times on this ship,
Yeah.
which was unusual for us because normally we just do it once.
Yeah.
They had it indoors sometimes and then outdoors as well.
Where they were having it indoor was kind of near the cafe, kind of just on the other side where the gelato was. And we were kind of like, how is it going to fit in there? But it did. It worked.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was on that deck though. I think
was
it was
it?
on the deck up where the
Was it?
martini bar
Okay.
is.
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
But they're right on top of
Yeah.
each other, right below each other. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, we were a little concerned. Like, is there going to be enough room?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the silent disco is very popular.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked out fine.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was great up there. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else do we want to talk about? Every time we came out of the theater, they were doing that show. Yeah, the show at the Martini Bar. That was always great.
Yeah, it must have been like 8 o'clock every night
Yeah.
because we would usually try to hit the early show in the theater, and by the time we got out, the Martini Bar show was happening where they're juggling the bottles
Yeah,
and
he's
pouring the
standing
drinks.
on the bar
and-
with the whistles and stuff. That was possibly the loudest that we've
yeah.
cruise ship was.
Everybody's got their phones
Yeah.
out. Every night we walk by, there it is.
Yeah,
and
that
we
that was fun.
cut it like halfway in. We're like, oh man, we're missing it again.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, I was going to now move over to their big party.
okay.
That was what, the Shine the Night
Oh,
party.
the Shine the Night party where the crew and everybody are dressed up in like shiny, sparkly outfits, and they encourage the guests to dress like that as well if you brought something on board with you.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, it is outside on deck.
At 10 o'clock.
Yes, and this particular night was freezing, and I want to say,
It was windy.
was this an elegant night? Because I kind of remember we were in our dress-up clothes.
Yes, that's right, we were.
We
Yeah.
were still wearing our dress-up clothes, which is highly unusual because he usually takes them off right after dinner. But I think I made him wear them all night this night. And so we stayed up to go check out the Shine the Night party out on deck. It had to be like the coldest night and the windiest night of our entire cruise because I was freezing.
I wasn't in the mood to dress or to dance around in my jacket,
Like,
so.
I didn't have any sleeves on my dress, and how am I going to dance in these heels? And yeah.
So that's an us problem, not a them problem.
Yeah, so I'm sure it was pretty fun. We just didn't stick
Yeah,
around to see the
yeah.
whole thing. We saw the beginning and we're like, all right, I'm freezing. I got to get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about like all the little game shows that they have going on. All
Yes.
that stuff takes place, in which we talked about earlier. Deck 11 up in the Reflections bar,
Which is at the front of the ship.
front of the ship.
It's a very good sized venue.
Yes.
They have a bar in there. There's like a little stage area. That is where all the game shows happen. I think
We saw Love and Marriage in there.
I'm gonna get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to start off with Love and Marriage.
Sorry.
So, yes, they usually try to do, I know, a game every night, usually around 8 o'clock. They might have later ones too, but the 8 o'clock one was the one we tried to go to. They'd have True or False.
So we'd get out of the theater. We go to the 7 o'clock show in the theater, and then you got to
Run.
immediately run
up there.
grab those elevators, and make it to Deck 11.
Yeah, but they had games like True or False, Yes or No. Yes or No is super fun.
Yeah.
Even if you're not playing, it is fun to watch.
Yeah, fun to watch.
People get out just like that.
That would be me.
Yeah, I think they also have karaoke up there.
Yes.
We never went to karaoke,
No.
but I'm pretty sure that's where it was.
I didn't need to frighten people.
But yeah, like he said, that is where Love and Marriage is, which we thought was really strange. Because that, on all of the other ships we've been on, that is a very popular thing to go to. And it's always in the theater, usually, because so many people like to attend. I gotta say, nothing against these people, but this was the most disappointing Love and Marriage show that I think I've been to.
Well, again, as you said, it's normally in the theater, so there's a ton of people. There wasn't a ton of people for this there.
No, I mean, it was a good crowd,
was
but
an
it
okay
wasn't.
sized crowd, yeah.
You could find a seat. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah. So it's a lot less than the theater.
And I know it's all about the people that are chosen to play, you know. But I don't know. It's very disappointing. I don't know. We should have skipped it. I don't know what to say. I don't want to bash them, but it was very disappointing.
Then we also saw Deal or No Deal, which again is normally in the theater on other ships, and
Yes.
it was up there in the Reflections, and that had the same kind of feeling to it. It wasn't as
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, it wasn't. What else?
I did archery up there.
I was going to say Scott did archery. Who even knew archery was a thing on cruise ships? I didn't know that.
They had a big blow-up thing, and you shot the bow at the little blow-up arrows.
We tried to go one day. We got up, we rushed up there because we were running late, and we thought we were going to miss it because we were late. Well, it had technical difficulties, and
evidently, I think the air pump wasn't working for the big blow-up thing.
So they canceled it the first time, and then luckily on another day we saw they were having it again. It was like passengers versus officers or something. So we made it there. Scott signed up. He participated.
Got to shoot my 3 arrows.
Yeah. So, but did you have fun?
Yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to try it, but then again, I was like, wow, there's a lot of people doing this. It was kind of popular.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just let Scott do it.
Well, it was kind of popular because we'll get to that in a second.
Oh.
Okay, but I just want to throw out a quick thing about our cruise director. His name was Nate.
Nate?
He was really good.
Yes.
He had talent, too. He sang a song.
That shocked me, actually. We were in the theater one night, and he came out and sang, danced this song, and I was kind of blown away.
He had talent. I get mad.
I wasn't expecting that, but he was really good.
Yeah, but he was really good. He always did the introductions for all the shows and everything. So, yeah, he was good. I'm just going to throw out Mikey. He was part of the entertainment.
Scott's favorite.
I know. He was just funny. He made me laugh. He picked on me one time, so it made an impression.
Yeah.
You know, so
he was really good.
Yeah.
He was really good at his job.
Okay. Now I want to talk about, this is why I feel like this cruise wasn't for us.
Okay.
Is the entertainment. Not because of the entertainment that went on. Everything we saw was decent enough.
Not the level of entertainment.
Yeah. I thought, our headliners and everything was good.
Yes.
It's just, there was only one thing. Like, if you missed that 7 o'clock show, there was nothing going on. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we'd go to the 7 o'clock show. We'd come out, we'd say, oh, well, we were late. We didn't want to go to the game show. And then there was nothing to do for 3 hours, 3 hours until 10:30. Mm-hmm. And you give me 3 hours at 8, 9 o'clock, I'm ready for bed.
Yes.
So it's a lot more casual, and I guess they just kind of want you sitting around at the bars and just relaxing. And that's just not our style.
Yes. That's like I said before, this is a relaxing, calming cruise. It's a more slower paced cruise.
Absolutely.
So we're used to rushing here, doing everything. We'd love to do everything.
Yeah.
This ship, there just wasn't a lot to do.
Yeah, like I said, there was only one, it seemed like only one set of things going on. Mm-hmm. And if you missed that, then you were out. There was nothing to do.
Yeah.
There was no selection kind of thing of things to do, it seemed like.
Yeah, so I guess maybe if you go to the early theater show, you go hang out at the bar, have some drinks, and that's just not us a lot of the time.
Yeah.
We want to go to the next thing. What's next?
Yeah,
you got a comedy show I can go to?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Piano bar? Where can I go?
Yeah, so I think that is where we're kind of feeling where this ship just not for us.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for that slow pace.
Yeah.
But,
And again, it works for other people, and that's good for you.
Yeah, because...
And if you are able to relax, unlike us, great.
Because let's be honest, that is the sole reason for some people's cruises. They go to relax and chill, and we go for adventure and excitement.
We're just on the go people, and it was just a little calm for us, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? I think it's time to kind of wrap this all up. Let's go ahead and get that done.
I promised you we're going to wrap this up very soon, but there was one thing we forgot to mention before. I do want to talk about the tender process.
Yes, so we had to tender at Roatan, which is different for us. We've never had to do that before.
No, we were quite shocked by that.
Yeah, they said it the night before. I was like, he's lying. Roatan isn't a tender port.
There's no way. And we had booked a third-party excursion, so now we're nervous that we're not going to get off the ship in time. So you had to get in line at the Martini Bar.
Which we got there, pretty early.
The morning of Roatan. I think we had to I think it was going to start at like 9 or 9:30, handing out tickets. So we got there extra early just so we could get on one of the early boats because we had an excursion through a third party, didn't want to miss.
Yep.
Now saying that, a lot of people did miss their excursion.
That's what we heard, yes.
I would have been so angry.
Yes, me too.
So angry. And I think it's because, I don't know, Celebrity, there was not a lot of communication going on.
No communication.
So
they called, once you got your tickets, they called groups 1 and 2, and then that was it.
Well, hold on first. If you have a Celebrity excursion, like if you booked your excursion through the ship, you have priority.
Well, of course,
to get off first.
Yeah.
But other than that, you've got to wait for your number to be called. It seemed like we waited forever. Like it took forever for them to even start getting people loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
So they make the first announcement. All right, we're loading groups 1 and 2. Make your way down.
Then we waited for,
That was it.
It seemed like a half hour or something. And finally we had to go ask. And they're like, oh yeah, we're loading groups 1 through 5 now. We're like, what?
What? They never made an announcement other than let groups 1 and 2 make your way down. After that, radio silence.
Yeah, and that's what we heard from other people that had higher numbers. They didn't make any call at all.
So if you were following directions like you're supposed to wait for them to call your group. You would have been waiting forever. And that's why a lot of people miss their excursion.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I would have been so angry.
I know.
So luckily we went down to where the official line was, and we're like, hey, what number are you on? And they're like, oh, 1 through 5, let's go. And we're like, holy crap.
Okay, well, in saying that, let's go ahead and talk about what you thought about the cruise in general.
Okay, so we did have a great time on the Celebrity. I don't want you to think that we had a terrible cruise.
I feel like in saying this, everybody's going to think that we thought it was a terrible cruise. It wasn't. Not at all.
Not a terrible cruise.
No.
Just not our vibe yet.
Yes.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're there yet.
I want to be there. I want to be able to chill and relax.
Do you?
I think so. In my head, I do.
I don't know, but yes, if that is what you're looking for, if you're looking for that chill, relaxing vacation, cruise, you probably would love Celebrity.
Yeah.
I mean, you would love it.
Yeah.
But us, we are just on-the-go people. We'd love to go from event to event to event to event.
And just didn't have that at night.
Yeah, we just wasn't that kind of experience.
And actually, during the day either, didn't seem a lot of trivias or anything like that, even during the day.
There were some, but
not a lot.
Not a lot. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to rush to go out and book our next Celebrity cruise right away.
Well, I want to try one of those new big Celebrity cruises.
Maybe the newer modern ones are a little bit better.
Maybe they got more going on.
Maybe, I don't know. Do they? Have you been on the newer ships? Are they better than the older Constellation?
Yeah, do they have more things happening?
Yeah, is there a lot going on? Are there more places to eat? I'm sure there's more places to eat, right?
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments.
Yeah. So if you got anything from this video, please let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you did get something out of it. If you're considering trying Celebrity, maybe this answered some of your questions.
Yeah, so give us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe.
Yes, until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll be seeing you.
Bye.
It's a beautiful world out there. Just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful